this is the ultimate goal, is to realign with our true essence, which is joy, and it is inside of us. And so what you've just explained is you have this great life, but what you're learning through experience is that our circumstances cannot give us joy. We have to align with joy, which is who we are. And then no matter what our circumstances are, we will be joyful. But naturally, the more joyful we are, the more joyful experiences we will attract. And you're right about being able to say things and not believe them. So you can say them out loud, but you know that you don't live them yet. The repetition is important. The other thing is your vibration. But I want to touch on, before I teach about vibration, I want to touch on the judgmental person that you explain yourself to be, comes from growing up being judged, growing up observing other people being judgmental, taking that on and continually judging yourself. So anyone who judges another does so because they judge themselves. So sometimes we think judgmental people are for themselves, but it's actually the opposite. Because I can tell you, when you have authentic self-love, you have total acceptance for everybody else and how they are, because you understand that it doesn't matter how anybody else is. All that matters is that I'm being who I want to be. And so it comes down to self-love for you. You're really hard on yourself. You're very critical of yourself. You're even critical of yourself about the fact that you're doing all this work and you're still not happy. So you've got all these conditions on your self-love. I'll love myself if I can get this right and just have some inner happiness. So you always if, when. And so the vibrational change is the most important. So it's the energy. And so it's just thinking a slightly more positive thought. So apart from during the times that you're doing the affirmations, and that's the other key, is if you're saying, I am awesome, but the little voice in your head says, no, you're not, then the no, you're not is the one that is actually going to be embedded, because it has more power than the I am awesome. You don't really believe the I am awesome. You're just saying it because someone told you to say it. So what I would suggest that you do is, when you notice that you're not feeling happy, you go, what could I think that would feel a little bit better than what I'm thinking now? So you might not be feeling happy because you're so frustrated with your lack of progress in feeling happy. And a better thought might be, well, in actual fact, the other day I was having a laugh with a mate, and in that moment, I was genuinely, like, I thought it was really funny. Like, in that moment, I actually was happy. And that feels a little bit better than this judgmental thought that you've had around, there must be something wrong with me because I just can't get any inner happiness. Do you see what I'm saying? Just this slight shift. So it's not jumping from I'm a complete dickhead to I am awesome. That's 0 to 100. And you can't get there because you're just vibrationally not close enough. If you think about like attracts like, one thought attracts another thought that's similar. So when we look at our thoughts and they're quite low in vibration and they're quite negative, we just need to go up by an increment of something that is a little bit softer, feels a little bit better. Aim for relief. So to begin with, rather than aiming for happiness, aim for relief. So relief from the negative feeling that you're feeling, something that feels a little bit better.